The Mishnah lists a number of mitzvos that are so magnificent in the eyes of God that reward is given in this world and it does not detract from the principle, that the principle remains intact and the reward continues in the world to come. Among them is visiting the sick, consoling the mourners, honoring parents, coming to the house of study, to the synagogue early. And the greatest on this list is the study of Torah, where the reward is so great that it is given in this world. The principle remains intact for after we pass on in the world to come. The Jerusalem Talmud extends this concept. And Jerusalem Talmud teaches that just like there are super mitzvos where God looks so favorably upon the person that reward is given in this world and it remains intact for the world to come, there are, on the other hand, on the negative side, there are super transgressions where the retribution, the punishment is given in this world, and it continues even in the world to come. And on one of the major items on that list is lashon hara, speaking slander, speaking negatively about another person. And the Rambam, Maimonides, explains the core. Why is it so terrible in the eyes of God, speaking slander, speaking negatively? Because it causes pain to the next person. And it is so severe that God says, I'm going to have to handle this in this world, in this lifetime. And if you cause pain to the next person, it's the retribution for that is going to continue even in the world to come. Rabbi Simcha Zissel of Kelm points out that if it is so serious, causing pain to the next person is so serious in the eyes of God, then on the other hand, on the flip side, what about bringing happiness to another person? What about lifting an emotional burden from another person? What about building the other person? What about just smiling and making the other person feel good? How much more so if hurting the person, pain is so serious, then how much more so is bringing the person joy and happiness and making the person feel good so magnificent and glorious in the eyes of God? What a magnificent lesson. What a beautiful message we have. It's an opportunity. It's so easy to make a person feel good. It's so easy to find the words to build another person. Let's take this easy mitzvah that is so magnificent and so grand in the eyes of God, and let us bring joy to the next person. This is what we say actually in the benching. May we find favor and use our seichel. The ein Elokim ba'adam. In the eyes, may we bring joy to people, and by bringing joy to people, we will certainly receive the magnificent blessings of Hashem now and for all eternity. Have a magnificent, beautiful Shabbos.